Thank you for purchasing the Conductor 4.2 from Wow Cycles. Today, we're going to teach you how to put this thing together. First things first, let's cut the straps on the outside of the box. Once the straps are cut, remove the top of the box and set it aside. Let's pop on in and see what we're working with here. Next, lift up, removing the sides of the box, folding it up and setting it aside for later. Next, let's cut the zip ties, removing the bench from the rear wheels. And now, let's remove the rest of that packaging. It's always best practice to save the material and the box, and recycle those according to local rules and regulations. Once all the packaging material has been removed, let's go ahead and see what comes included with your Conductor. A bike multi-tool, the adjustable Promax stem bolt cover, 6 quick release bolts for the rear basket, zip ties, light cable extender, front headlight, 2 pedals, one labeled for the left, one labeled for the right, the battery charger, the front basket, the saddle assembly, the front fender, the specification sheet, the rear bench, and of course, the front tire with hub motor. Now that we've confirmed everything is there, let's grab our bike multi-tool and loosen the bolts on the headset. Once the headset bolts are loosened, we can attach the stem to the handlebars. To attach the headset, you can start by hand tightening and grab the bike multi-tool to finish tightening them up. Next, we'll insert the stem into the frame. Once the stem has been inserted, use the bike multi-tool to tighten the stem bolt on top. This is a good time to make sure that your handlebars are in alignment with the front fork. Once the bolt is tightened, place the stem bolt cover on top for a nice clean look. Once the stem is secure, finish tightening the handlebars. This is a good time to adjust them, but we'll have plenty of opportunities to adjust those in the future. Once the headset is tightened, always make sure those handlebars are secured into place. Next, let's install the front tire. When installing the front tire, make sure that the disc brake and the motor plug are on the correct sides. Make sure that the axle bolts are loose enough to allow the dropouts to sit on the axle, lift the frame up, and set the tire into place. Once the dropouts are firmly on the axle, start by hand tightening the axle bolts. Then finish tightening the axle bolts with a wrench. Now, we'll plug the motor in. The motor plug will be on the right-hand side of the fork. Press the male and the female ends together without twisting. Twisting can damage some of the small parts inside. Once both of those are plugged in, grab one of those zip ties and secure the male side to the front fork attachment point. Next, we'll install the front fender and headlight. Once those are secure, Feel free to make any small adjustments. Next, remove the pre-installed bolts for the front fender support arms. Once removed, install the front fender support arms. Next, let's plug in the light. Similar to the motor port, this will be a connection that we will press straight together, lining up the arrows on the outside. Remember to avoid twisting, as that can damage some of the parts inside. Next, we'll install the pedals. As mentioned, both pedals are labeled, one for the left side, one for the right side. Always ensure you are using the correct pedal for the correct side. An easy tip to remember is both pedals will tighten when turned towards the front wheel. Start by hand tightening and finishing them off with a 15mm wrench. Repeat the same steps for the other side. Next, we'll install the front basket. Begin by removing the pre-installed bolts. Once the bolts have been removed, place the front basket up to the frame and reinsert the head tube bolts. Make sure that the front basket is secure and make any final adjustments. Next, we'll install the seat. To install the seat post, open the quick release on the seat post tube, slide the seat post down to an appropriate height for you, and close and tighten the quick release. Next, we'll install the rear seat basket combo. Start by placing it on the frame. Next, we'll grab those 6 quick release bolts from before, and once the holes are lined up, we'll insert those quick releases and install all 6. Now that your conductor is fully assembled, let's go ahead and go over some quick tips before your first ride. To remove the battery, use the keys to unlock the battery from the frame. Next, open the quick release and remove the seat so the battery can slide freely. To reinstall the battery, line up the battery track, sliding it down into place, then using the keys to lock it to the frame. Next, let's talk about charging. To charge the battery, open the charging port and insert the charging cable into the slot. Once the charger has been connected to the bike, connect the charger to the wall. The charger displays 2 lights. Green light means that the battery is fully charged, and red light means that the battery is charging. Once that battery has finished charging, it will go back to green, letting you know your battery is fully charged and ready to ride. To turn the bike on, press and hold the power button located on the keypad on the left side of the handlebars. Pressing the plus button will raise your levels of pedal assist, and pressing the minus button will lower your levels of pedal assist. You can press the menu button at any time to cycle through the different information that's available. The Conductor also comes equipped with turn signals. Pressing the lever to the left will activate the left turn signal, and pressing the lever to the right will activate the right turn signal. The brakes are also integrated into the brake light, so when you pull the brakes on the handlebars, the brake light will light up, letting people know you're coming to a stop. To turn on the headlights, press and hold the plus button. To turn off the headlights, press and hold the plus button again. To activate walk mode, press and hold the minus button on the keypad. Walk mode tells the motor to give you a little bit of power, and that will walk you along at a nice, easy pace. And the last and final tip that we will give you on this assembly video, and it might be the most important one, is to have fun out there. Thank you again for purchasing the Conductor from Wow Cycles. If you ever need anything, please reach out to our team. We are standing by to assist. Thank you.